As today we had our NFP, those guys who were able to trade with us live, we have won the NFP. And you saw that we gave you the specific reasons why we had to buy the dollar. We are going to look into the market insight again, how the markets react, how the market has been reacting in the past few days. As we looked at the previous video, I showed you how gold will buy right up to here. Then it will retest it. That's when it will show me that now I've confirmed the buys, right? So I gave you all my views on how the market can move, right? So when you look at how market has moved, I'm going to show you that market went up to 140 plus, then it dropped again. So let's go into our charts, then I explain to you more. You remember last time in the last episode, we had something here at this zone here, 1945 to 1930, and I told you guys we are having swing buys from this level. I showed you on swing buys and then the swing sells. So this is what happened. We had the swing buys from that level of 1944 up to there at 1934, and it is because we had retested that level, so we had to buy, right? So when market bought from this level, right, so it was a swing trade, right? So I told you it will go up to 20 something, so I never wanted to tell people because when you tell people, take it as a crumb work, right? So I told them up to 20 something. Now this thing, as we can see, it went up to 2014. It broke this level, it retested it. So it went up to this level, right? 2,150, right? Gold became so expensive at that moment. That's why we had a very, very deep sell up to this level. And because mostly gold does not change in a consolidation, so we had a continuation of sales also. And also at this NFP, that there was also bearish for gold, right? So we had to buy the dollar and then we move. So last time I told you on how to draw zones in the market, right? And I hope you guys you now learned how to draw those zones. So when you look at this market very well, we are going to look on where the market can stop, where the market can go, the running trades that we're still having in, right? And where the market can stop. So when you look here, gold had very, 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 very many zones, right? Gold had very many zones which we are going to look at. And I think let me just make this chart very, very clear for you guys, so that we can tell now the next possible moves of gold, how to get those moves, and how maybe to get these zones in the market, right? So when you look at this market very well, I'm not changing anything today. We are still looking at how to draw support and resistance zones or demand and supply zones in the market, right? Because when you know those things, and then you have the best confluences that I use, there are probably like 3 or 4 confluences. One, I have the BTMM concept, and then I have the pivot points, I have the candlestick formation, and also support and resistance or demand and supply zones in the market. So when you're observant, you can see that here the market reached this level, right? And this level was also too strong, so market broke this level. It broke this level of 2000 what? Let's see. This level of 2009. Okay, we are having a zone here. So if market is continuing to sell, what is it gonna do next week? Because today is a Friday, right? So we have to know what the market can do next week, and this is what the market will do. So remember, market always has those buys and sells at the same time. So if market is swing selling again, I'm giving another signal. I don't know, I think this video will be out by that time, right? So and now I'll be giving another signal on how the market will move. And now this market will move in this way. When you look at it here, Remember I told you guys to look at the break and the retest of zones in the market. For example, if you're having a demand or supply zone or support or resistance zone or a trend line, we wait for its break and then wait for a retest to enter, right? So how are we going to see the retest here? So the market will have to come and pull back. Probably on Monday we shall see some pullback, right? Some pullback up to this level of 2008, 2009, and that's where we shall make decision. Which decision? Probably 80% we shall have sales from there up to some level. Let me show you here. Because I already saw where we are going to swing buy from again. We're going to have some swing buys, and it was 1961. Now someone will be asking, oh, it was 1961, how did you get it? How did you get that zone? Remember, I have a lot of confluences that I use that I don't even give out online here. But even if you look at maybe price action only, you will see that you're having that zone here, right? Now for me, I'd be sure that it will swing from that level because of the many factors that I've looked at. So we shall have a sell here, right? Up to that level, and now that sell can be like this, and it can happen next week. If market pulls up to that level, we shall have swings up to this level. Now someone will be there asking, how are you going to get those levels? But as we can see here, this is a very strong zone, right? It is a very strong zone in the market, which has to be retested. Then we sell up to another strong zone in the market. There are many zones here, but I have a lot of confluences. I can't show you these confluences, but then those confluences will have shown you why I'm having all expectations to again swing by from that level of 1961 to 1956, right? So unless we break that level. So why did I say that this thing is 80%? It is because remember, no one drives these markets, right? So market can literally pull back up to this level, breaks up out this level, then we retest the level. Remember I told you we trade retests in the market. So then we buy from there. But then that's not an opinion to me. So on Monday I'm expecting, remember market always makes those pullbacks in the market, right? So I expect those pullbacks and I expect swing buys from this level. I think next time, in the next video, I'll show you the trick, right? I'll show you the trick that gives me that much confluence, that comforts me, because every day I have to get at least 50 plus pips on a daily basis in my 4 different pairs that I trade. Remember, for me, I trade mostly XAUUSD, I trade GBP USD, Euro USD, and USD JPY. So I have those specific pairs that I trade, and each day, at least in 2 pairs or in all, I can get 50 pips plus. But I don't trade all pairs, right? But I give them into my VIP. So we shall have swing buys then from this level if at all we don't continue. If we are to continue, of course, I told you, you need to have a break here because this is another zone. Now you need to have a break here, then a retest at this level, then a sell up to somewhere, right? But then that's not what I'm thinking of. What I'm thinking of is if market sells again from that level, it means it has already now given out a lot of swing sales in the market. So we shall have swing buys again from here. And I told you in the last video, if you don't remember, you can check again. I told you from the last video what will happen for us to make it valid, right? So guys, remember that last episode. Thank you, at least you guys, thank you for supporting me. Just in some few weeks it was in 7K views, right? Which means you like the content, and I hope you're going to like this one too. You can even share to your friend. I started with giving you these signals, and remember, all the signals I give out in most cases, they are always, once I give out a setup live, it means I've already confirmed it. So it is very hard for me to lose it once you know how those are followed. So now I'm going to clear the chart, then I give you a quick reminder on how to get the other zones, how to draw trend lines. So guys, a quick reminder on when charts are playing. What do you do when you look at a chart? First, let me teach you how to draw a trend line. These are the easiest things that you guys should be knowing. You have to look at where at least the market has touched 3 touches, right? So let me show you. For example, here, 1 touch, 2 touch, another touch is here, but it has been broken. So if you're observant and you're wise enough, you're going to see that when I told you that market has to retest a zone, you can see even on a trend line, because I told you we trade retests, you can see that the zone I told you about, when you come here, I see it is the same zone here, depending on where the market will be by that time, but it is the same zone here, on a trend line maybe, and then a sell again up to here, right? Or up to here. So are you seeing, guys, the other time we used demand and supply, and let me draw it again here. So I want to show you how these things, like, there is a way they follow each other. So are you seeing this zone? I told you we can have a sell from here. Then we had also our trend line here. So you can't tell me that you guys can't see that in this zone, market has to make a reaction if at all it comes back to this zone. You get? That's how we get those sniper signals, and people be like, now these guys, as if they were not born. Yet we were born. So you can see, then a lot of these are 2 confluences. I'm having a trend line, which I've just deleted now. I was having a trend line there, and I'm having also a demand and supply zone, which means those are 2 confluences that can give me a sell on that level. Are you seeing these levels? They are very, 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 very easy to make. Are you seeing these levels here? Please, if you don't know how to do these things, just click in the bio. There is my Telegram channel, because I give out free signals in that Telegram channel. So you should click and check how to draw these things here. Very, very easy. Very. And we are having free lessons every Sunday. Yeah, sure. So here's the thing. You can also try out the trend line thing. And you crawl out. So here, if at all we are continuing in sales, we shall have a retest up to this level. Then we sell again up to a certain level. If at all we are having buys, then we shall break this level, retest it here, then go up to that side of 2140. Yeah, sure. So that was a good insight. Thank you guys for following me. Subscribe to our channel, share it, join my Telegram, join my WhatsApp, so that we grow together as Ugandans. Thank you guys.